Hi everyone, so today I decided to do a makeup look that was inspired by me going to a Halsey concert. If you don't know Halsey, she is an amazing American singer and you should really check her out. So yeah, I went to her concert in London this month and yeah, I just wanted to share with you what I wore as of my makeup because you can see my outfit in my vlog. So yeah, just wanted to do that for you, but there will be some products that I found in London after the concert that I think would do maybe better for the look, and some things that I didn't have with me since I was traveling, but you can obviously adapt this as you wish. And obviously it's not just for Halsey concerts, you can use it for any kind of makeup look or anything like that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, and yeah, let's get started. First off, I need to pin my hair back because with asymmetrical pins, this one is like a square and this is like a yeah, just let's try to not focus on that. Okay, now that my forehead is extremely big, I already have moisturizer on, and I have this one. This is a simple kind of screen protecting lightweight moisturizer with SPF 15 if I decide to leave the house today. Though there's a lot of clouds and apparently it's gonna rain, so I don't know. Well, better to be protected than not. Ooh, this is getting weird. Okay, first off, I'm gonna use the Benefit Professional Primer, which I actually forgot to use a primer when I went to the concert, and I was just like, oh, okay, hopefully everything will slide off. But if you're not keen on spending that much money on this because it's really expensive, this is still my first bottle. You can use any kind of primer that works for you. I really like the L'Oreal Lumi Magique base thing. It's just pure light primer, and it has rose gold hardware, so I mean, look, anything works for you. So I'm just gonna start off by squirting like a little amount of this, and you don't need much, into the places my pores are most prominent, as some people would say. And I keep looking there because my viewfinder is there, and I do have a mirror down here, but you know, I'm just applying this with my hands because I mean, do people apply primer with like something else in their hands? I mean, yeah, if you're getting your makeup done professionally, but still. Okay, make sure that is all working. So next thing is foundation. So on the day I used the Catrice Cosmetics All Matte Plus Shine Control Makeup Mattifying, Long Lasting and Oil Free Light Beige, which is really good, but I was like really wanted to try this, which is the Rimmel Match Perfection with SPF. Oh, that has SPF, I didn't know that. SPF 20. And I got this after the concert, but I just think that I'm gonna mix these two together today because I done that yesterday and I really liked it. So yeah, this one's a bit thicker and it's really great if you have oily skin or something like that, but I have sort of like a weird dry skin that's kind of breaking out somewhere. So I'm just gonna combine these two because this is like more like a BB cream style. It's a foundation, but it just works, it looks like a cream, so it's just, I think I really like both. So I'm gonna use one pump of the Catrice and one pump of the Rimmel Match Perfection, and the shades are not the same, so I think that's best. And I'm gonna use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I think. I don't know if it has any different names. Just gonna blend it out on my hand a bit so it's not like crazily unblended because that would be weird. And just dotting it on my face. And BTS, no, that's behind the scenes. BT Dubs, I am not a makeup expert. I just wanted to like share. I love makeup and I just wanted to share what I wore with y'all. So I'm just buffing that in. And I actually really hope it looks okay. I might maybe want to check a mirror. So yeah, this is the mirror that I'm using, the Revolution palette. I think I'm gonna definitely mention this if I do a favorites, because I hope I will. I want to film one today actually, because this palette is amazing, but this makeup look is just not about this palette, so I'm gonna save all my glamifying of this palette for the favorites. But it has a huge mirror, which is great. So yeah, just working that in on I mean, if you start out with your eyes first, that's not a problem. I know some people want to start with your eyes first, and some really don't like starting with your eyes first, so whatever works for you. I'd say you can obviously customize this anyway. You might even just want to use like, oh, I really want to use that shadow, and you can just use that shadow. I mean, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna use some concealer, and this is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. I obviously went for some, Jesus, why won't you open? Okay, for some brands that you can like get elsewhere in the world. Okay, I'm just dyeing that on my hands and hoping that's enough, and gonna continue working that until my face and the little, I have hyperpigmentation and I have a lot of red spots, marks. Oh yeah. Okay, I went for some stuff that you can actually get internationally or shipped to you, because some stuff that I would maybe use like on a normal basis you wouldn't get in some like European countries or in the US, so I just wanted to use like stuff that is more easily accessible. Easily, yeah. So just buffing that on. I'm gonna need some more. This is like a chit-chatty video because, I mean, I could do a like silent thing and put the music on, but I don't know. I feel like I wanna talk. I talk a lot, so and if my voice is still really weird and you can hear that, it's because I had I was ill this past week and I still have a bit of a cold, but probably not contagious anymore, at least I hope so. So, yes, and be sure to blend, I mean, you obviously know that, but blend over your neckline because, you know, usually you wouldn't want a line here, but if you do, that's fine. Okay, we're done with the foundation, we're done with the concealer. I'm gonna put this down now because why am I doing this? Okay, so usually I would go for blush now. I was using the Catrice blush that is really, where do I have it? This one that is really highly pigmented and it's really pink, but because the whole of the look are the lips, which are red, and I didn't have this because I bought this after the concert, as I told you so many times. I'm gonna use this one, but any blush works basically because, I mean, you're usually not putting that much on, so it's like that visible, but I just prefer this. So I'm not gonna blind you, and this is my blush. This is a Sleek Trio Blush by 3 in the color Lace 367 or 367. So I'm gonna use a bit of a middle color and a bit of the orange. So this and this. This is really, I love Sleek blushes. It's really pigmented, so be careful. And just gonna do a smile and hope that it doesn't come off as a huge stain because I'm not really good with blush, let's just say that. Silence! Okay, you're gonna have the music here on actually, so. Okay, this blush, this brush actually is really good because I was using like this type of brush, Jesus, like as opposed to this, which is a fluffy angled brush, which I featured in my February favorites actually. But I've been using this recently and I've been getting so much more makeup on myself. I mean so much more blush that it was kind of ridiculous, and I really like that this one is more fluffy and gentle, and yeah. So hoping that's fine now. I don't know how much of that you can see, but I'm really pleased. It looks very natural. So moving on. I'm gonna do the highlight after I've done my eyes, because just, you know, if anything falls off. Okay, so for the concert I had just 4 things with me, and I had the Estee Lauder Tom Ford for Estee Lauder mini palette, Maybelline Color Tattoo in 70 Metallic Pomegranate, and the L'Oreal Lumiere 500 gold one-piece eyeshadow, and the Estee Lauder one looks like this. Oh god. So, whoa! Drop the brush. Okay, no worries. So, you can totally get away with just wearing like 3 or 4 eyeshadow colors, but for the sake of this look now being more of a perfectionist thing, of course, yes, like everything, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Naked palette. Now moving on to the eyes, you want to start with primer, which I have just started doing my eyes. I'm gonna cut that bit out of, but like I forgot to use. Okay, I'm gonna put it on now. So you wanna use, I have a Catrice primer, which I also told you about in my favorites, so yeah. Okay, dotting that on my lids and blending it with my finger. If you don't need to use a primer, you don't have to, but all of my makeup just disappears from my eyes, so you know. Oh, and sorry for my chipped nails. I haven't done my nails in quite a few days now, and it's the first day of university tomorrow for me, so exciting. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Naked palette 2 and the color Foxy, which is the first one here. Just putting that all over the lid. Basically, if you don't use a primer, this works as a primer as well, because it just will work as a base color, and the brush is called a base color brush. Oh my god, what's with the words today? I just cannot speak normally today. Okay, so you just wanna like put this all over, and now I wanna go in and do some of the second one, which is half baked, and it's the like golden one. I am obsessed with gold eyes, so I'm gonna put this on mostly the inner corner and just blend it outwards. You're gonna see why I'm just putting this on the inner corner in a second. So I'm just gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Okay, now I'm gonna just rub the residue off of the brush on hand. And now it's the fun part. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Color Tattoo in number 70 Pomegranate. Oh my god, did I say pomegranate earlier? Metallic pomegranate. Or do people say pomegranate as well? I don't know. Just using the same brush because the gold thing will not affect wood, but if you wanna use a clean brush, you have a clean brush pen, just use that. And putting that on the outer part of my eyes. Gotta do some, or you can totally apply this with your fingers if you think you have. No, oh god. I almost dropped it. I caught it, like, I have a little drawer thing here, and I caught it, like, slammed it across over the drawer. Jesus. Can you just stay here until, yeah. Just gradually applying more. You can always build this up to your liking. Ow, I just stabbed myself in the eye. So yeah, I just think this ties really well with the gold. Oh, you want to do the same thing on the other eye. This video is gonna be like 25 minutes long again. God. I mean, I really enjoy long videos, but I know everyone doesn't. And if you see a video that's like, oh my god, that's 25 minutes long, maybe you're not gonna watch it, so I'm gonna like try and cut out most of the same parts. Okay, so I just then use my finger and just go like this to wipe out, since this is a gel color thing, it's gonna wipe out easily from the corners. So then you just want to go and use something darker in the crease, and taking the little brush, which is the accent brush, and just put, I'm gonna go with a matte with the Hies, which is this one here, just so you do a little bit of a darker crease, not anything extreme. And just use is it the deluxe crease brush to blend that out. I think this looks quite even now. Taking another clean brush now. This is the Body and Soul brush, which is the same as my blood brush. So you just want to take like a very, very highlighted thing. Which actually, does anything from here suit me? No. I'm gonna use the Revolution palette now. You don't have to do this, but gonna use the Revolution. Make ultra eyeshadows, the gold one, Beyond Flawless it's called. Just gonna use this one here. Oops. Dust that off and use it as a highlight up on my brow bone, and like put it in the inner corner. Do the same thing on my other, sorry, blocking your view. And you can totally use this to clean up as well. So this is gonna go horribly wrong. I don't know how do I do this? Okay, I'm using the L'Oreal Super Liner in Blockbuster. It's a felt tip, so kind of easier, but kind of can get really complicated. So you wanna look down and just do little lines. And then see where your lower like waterline finishes, and go from there upwards in the same angle. So yeah. Okay, this one has gone right, so that means this one's probably gonna go like horrible. Do the same thing. I'm blocking your view because I'm right-handed, so sorry. It's not gonna look the same. Yeah. So you want to let that dry, otherwise you're gonna be screwed basically. So just be like this and try to close your pencil, your pen. Wait for it to dry. You can help it like this, or with your mirror. This is dangerous. Okay, so when it looks kind of even, you're gonna want to come in with an eyelash curler. My lashes grow straight down. I use the Panasonic thing, but it kind of, I cleaned the tip for it and I don't know where it is currently, so I hope I find it because this doesn't really help me. But okay, let's gonna curl lashes. You want to come in as close to the lash line as possible without pinching it, and just do that. And I'm gonna use my favorite, all-time favorite mascara, definitely, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Almost dropped it then. And you just wanna place it somewhere it won't fall off, and do your lashes. I usually get this all over my lid as well, so let's see how this goes. Okay, it looks kind of okay now. Actually really pleased with it. So you want to do the same thing on the other side. So if my eye is really red, I just poke myself so much with the brush, Jesus. And you want to do the bottom lashes as well, so this usually goes hard as well. So sorry, rude. That didn't go all over my under eyes, so I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so next thing you want to do, we skipped the highlight earlier, so you can obviously use like a highlighter palette, but I'm using the Catrice Eye Matic, which is like an eyeshadow, but it's in like a sticky thing. So I'm just gonna dot that all over here and blend it with my fingers, and it creates a really nice glow. So just gonna do the same thing on the other side, and yes, don't know how much of that you can see, but I'm really pleased with that. You wanna go and powder over, so I'm using a big fluffy brush, and you can use, if you have a like mattifying powder, you would might want to use that later, before, I mean, you know, the Rimmel Stay Matte or something, which has color in it. But I'm using the Catrice Nude Illusion, which is a translucent powder, the only powder I use. So just gonna dust that in the lid, dust it off, and apply it all over my face. You do not want to swipe it. Like little swipey motions, okay, but you don't want to like drag it across your face, because that makes your makeup go off. Oh, and just realized you forgot to do the eyebrows. This is the most professional makeup tutorial you've ever seen, I bet. So we're just gonna go back to the Revolution palette and use this color here. They don't have names, so just want to use an angled brush, or if you have like the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel or something like that, that would work fine as well. Just want to fill in your brows if you wanna. Okay, sweep this over again. And yeah, now to my favorite part. I hope I didn't forget anything. If you're not experienced with dark lipstick, you definitely need a liner or a brush or something. So I'm using the Rimmel liner, which is Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in 024 Red Diva, which is lighter than the lipstick I'm using, which is L'Oreal's Letitia's Red, which is a really nice berry red, very dark red. Berry red is the most accurate dark nude. Okay, so the lip liner is lighter, but just for, I'm not very good with lip liner because I never use it, so sorry. Yeah, great scattering my tips around. So yeah, can't talk during this bit, so sorry. Or you'll be pleased that I can't talk like that right now. Who's calling me right now? Yeah. So you wanna just go over it because it's gonna be much easier later to color in. Okay, if you wanna like rub it all over your lips, you can do that. But I'm just gonna come in with my lipstick now. And chapped lips as well. So yeah, that's it. If you're happy with it, you can leave it like that, or you can go with the Q-tip slash what's it called, cotton bud over and like wipe any residue, or just put some concealer on your beauty blender or any kind of sponge and just go over that. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wore. So just gonna let my hair down, tease it up a bit. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun except for poking my out. Yeah, just gonna do a close-up now so you can see how this all looks closer, even closer than you're at now. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe, that will mean a lot here. And yeah, leave a comment like telling me what's your favorite Halsey song, or like anything like that, or if you have any makeup requests. I mean, this is not professional, but I have a lot of fun making these, and hope you enjoyed watching. And if you want to see the outfit that I wore with this look, you can see the vlog that will be up in like 2 or 3 days from now, and it's gonna be titled like Halsey's concert or something like that, so you'll be able to find it quite easily. So yeah, and there's some footage from the concert as well, because I needed to film that, obviously. So yeah, just gonna do the close-up now, and hope you enjoyed. Love you. Bye! Also, my lips are chapped. Ugh.